Ooh, it's Monday again. And I just had a lovely, lovely Harley Davidson ride here.
That's right.
Baby. Yep, welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News. You know that news you most definitely cannot refuse.
Don't do it.
Being presented by your favorite smoking partner, Serpo Jr.
Make sure you stay elevated with Big J.
Yep, and make sure you hit our sponsors up.
Yeah,
That Glugol. Stop smoking spit.
No drip lip.
Maine Credit Union dropping medical cannabis caregiver accounts.
What?
Remember them times like we was talking about like with cannabis banking and stuff like this?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers found a loophole, but they starting to close it. A Maine Credit Union announced it's counseling the business accounts with medical cannabis caregivers who are unaffiliated with a state-issued cannabis business license aimed lacking state regulations. Amid lacking state regulations. So pretty much, you know what I'm saying, if you was issuing out medical cannabis via a caregiver type, you know what I'm saying, the money you make, you know what I'm saying, you can go into your own business account.
Right.
We finna see why too though. Maine Seaport Credit Union is canceling its medical cannabis caregiver storefront accounts due to a lack of state regulation. In Maine, caregiver storefronts can legally sell cannabis products to patients, but they are smaller businesses than dispensaries and do not operate within the same licensing structure. You know what I'm saying? So normally I'm guessing like our cannabis businesses is going as a regular business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And by you going as a regular business with a schedule, you know what I'm saying, you know what it is, we ain't banking there.
Right.
But we on the caregiver side. We don't got the same rules as y'all.
Man, ain't no question.
Andrew Pittengill, I hope I said your name right, the owner of Portland-based Evergreen Cannabis Company, told the news station that he received via email a letter from the credit union's president and CEO. I'm gonna leave your name up out of it because you might get beat up. Saying that his business account and all other unaffiliated caregiver accounts held within the credit union will be closed as of July 31st. So you got to next month, you know what I'm saying? Or July 31st to do so.
That shit together.
Seaport Credit Union has made a difficult decision to discontinue financial services for caregiver accounts that are not affiliated with a licensed cannabis dispensary or adult use business. As banking regulatory expectations continue to evolve, we have carefully reassessed our risk exposure and concluded that this change is necessary to ensure ongoing compliance with federal and state expectations.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody came down on a bank head, you know what I'm saying? So now you weed head caregivers, you know what I'm saying? Gotta like, man.
Slow down.
Take a couple knots.
Man.
Use that shoebox.
Man. It's like bump it in, huh? Bump it in. Look at that smile, man. That's some bullshit though. It's
That's
a lot of bullshit
there,
behind that smile though, man. Hey, look, polls shows most cannabis consumers disapprove of Trump's stance, but federal reform could boost support. So basically what it's saying, there's a lot of people that's not happy right now with Trump. You know what I mean, with his stance on the green thing and shit though. But if he step up his support, you know what I'm talking about, he might be able to get some love and shit though. Hey, look, a recent tracking poll from Marijuana Moment and Nug MD reveals that the majority of marijuana consumers in the United States currently disapprove of President Donald Trump's actions regarding cannabis policy. The survey indicates that 58.4% of respondents expressed disapproval or strong disapproval of his administration's approach to the issue, with a significant 47.8% falling into the strongly disapprove category. This suggests a notable disconnect between Trump's past cannabis policies and the presence of sustainable portions of the American electorate, particularly those who use marijuana. So basically, he did what all politicians do. You know what I'm saying? They say we finna do this, we riding with the tree. We finna legalize. You know what I'm saying? But then once they get in, they slow down.
I got a suggestion though. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers is talking old Donnie language. Go back to Shark Tank. You know what I'm saying? When you come with some bullshit, it ain't about $1. I ain't gonna holler.
Man, look, despite the current appeal among this demographic, approximately 39.3% of cannabis consumers indicated they would support him a bit more or a lot more if his administration were to move forward with rescheduling cannabis, or more significantly, end federal prohibition altogether. This finding underscores the strong desire among marijuana consumers for federal reform and suggests that the shift in policy could be a powerful tool to galvanize support within this increasingly influential voter bloc. So look, right now, he probably keeping that in his chamber and shit though. When shit get kind of a little bad, he might pull it out and be like, man, we finna legalize. and our dumbasses out here, man, motherfuckers dumbasses out here be cool with that though. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if you right here, man, just stay tuned because I got some good news about old Donnie.
Man, let's go.
He might send me some of them gold things. North Carolina senators advance hemp THC restrictions. A new North Carolina proposal seeking to ban synthetic hemp products and limit the sale of THC infused beverages and gummies to adults aged 21 and older sailed through 2 Senate committees on Tuesday. The bill was passed with bipartisan support and moved next to the Senate Judiciary Committee.
Right.
If adopted as written, it would require businesses selling hemp-derived cannabinoid products to be licensed by the state. The proposal would also set THC limits, establish product testing requirements, and prohibit packaging designed to appeal to children, the report said. I mean, all of that is kind of good, though. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I kind of like disagree with is like, man, why you keep trying to talk limits on our THC? You know what I mean? People, you know what I mean? Attorney General JJ Jeff Jackson said he supports the measure, calling the reforms long overdue, particularly regarding the product's availability to children. No disagreements there. This bill was written with public good front and center, with the public good and front and at the center of it. So the public was involved. And we are going to make sure that what is being sold in our communities have no toxins, no synthetics. I agree with that one. And keep these products out of the possession of minors. I kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? No intoxins. You know what I'm saying? No, what you call them motherfuckers? Whatever them shits is that be contaminating our bud.
Pesticides.
That.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No pesticides and no fake shit, no bullshit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that.
On everything.
Straight up.
Straight up. Hey, look, man, Alaska activists. Hey, look. Alaska activists launched campaign to put psychedelic legalization on 2026 ballot. I'm for the psychedelics.
You'll eat all 3 of them?
Nah, not at one time.
For a pound of bud.
For a pound of hell nah. I'll just buy me what. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look. Anchorage, Alaska. A new initiative is underway in Alaska with activists launching a campaign to place a measure legalizing psychedelics on the 2026 statewide ballot. The group, called Alaskans for Responsible Psychedelic Policy, aims to follow in the footsteps of other states that have moved to decriminalize or legalize certain psychedelic substances for therapeutic and personal use. Proponents of the measure emphasize that potential mental health benefits of psychedelics, citing growing scientific research and the increasing number of veteran and individuals suffering from conditions like PTSD and depression who are seeking alternative treatments. The campaign will now focus on gathering the necessary signatures to qualify for the ballot. And I hope it qualifies though, because as long as everything in moderation, that's what the homegirl said, Mimi, you know what I'm saying? But everything in moderation and shit though, as long as you know what I mean, you taking it the right way or using it the right way, you in the game. Access to psychedelics, likely including substances such as psilocybin, magic mushrooms, and possibly DMT or mescaline. While the exact details of the measure are still being finalized, activists anticipate a opposition from those concerned about public safety and potential misuse, setting the stage for a significant public debate in the coming months as the campaign builds momentum towards the 2026 election cycle. And I believe, I strongly believe in protecting the kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we need to keep on doing research on these psychedelics. You know what I'm saying? We need to keep on doing research on cannabis. We need to keep all this going. All the funding and different things that they trying to pull back I think it's harmful to the industry. Because the more we can find out, the more we can learn, the better it is for us to be able to use it freely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And look, and since this is the best way to smoke news, news you can't refuse. Speaking about psychedelics, you know what I'm saying? We finna start on the podcast side, some news. We finna be going live certain times.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all viewers right here, you wanna know some news, come up over there, and Cuzzo can ask, you know what I'm saying, one of these shows down the line. Cuzzo, why you slow down on them Schumethins? You know what I'm saying? And I'ma gladly let y'all know.
On everything.
Bam. Now this is what I'm talking about. Tell me if this is like a quid pro quo. You know what I'm saying? With old Donnie.
I know why though. But go ahead.
Letter to Trump calls to ending federal cannabis arrests to save government money. Democrats, you know what I'm saying? Democratic members of Congress recently asked President Donald Trump, in a letter to cease federal cannabis arrests as a means of saving government funds. So, old Donnie is big on, you know what I'm saying, them greenbacks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I can save some greenbacks or make some greenbacks, that's like, man, damn shit. Slow down on something. In a letter to President Donald Trump, U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren, a representative, and Representative Melanie Stansbury have called on the administration to end arrests for cannabis, which they say, along with enchantment of other policies, could help the government save trillions of dollars. This, you know what I'm saying, just by like glancing right here, or even forget glancing, you know what I'm saying, by experience. You know what I'm saying? You do waste, you know what I'm saying, taxpayer dollars, you know what I'm saying,
right.
for cannabis arrests. I'm just going to be honest, because you're going to go up in there, nothing is really going to happen. Y'all finna be spending y'all money,
right.
Even though it's taxpayers' dollars, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the government paying for that shit. The lawmakers note that ending unnecessary federal arrests and reducing waste in federal detention programs alone could save the government billions of dollars. Because you know what I'm saying, you wasting time on bullshit arrests. The government spends billions of dollars each year on unnecessary federal enforcement actions and detention. Bullshit arrests, bullshit lockups is what they saying. The costly marijuana arrests, despite the fact that almost half of states have legalized recreational marijuana, imprisoning elderly and terminally ill patients who pose little risk to public safety, and incarcerating people for minor technical violations of probation and parole. That was one, you know what I'm saying, I can attest to like a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, cannabis in my pee. You want to like give me 30, 60, 7 days? Like, come on now, you tripping. The letter, which focuses on what the lawmakers describe as the failure of the Elon Musk, must-led Department of Government
Doge.
Efficiency, or Doge, notes that Warren had included the policy suggestion to Musk in January, but that he and Doge had ignored them. You know what I'm saying? So it had been proposed, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you're going to save dollars, and on the same time, like, you won't be ruining American lives.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have some people, you know what I'm saying, that's actually using this for medical reasons. And as they say, I know people been saying this for years. You know what I'm saying? You have certain people with medical problems besides cannabis for medical use. Medical patients, you know what I'm saying? Y'all lock them up instead of trying to give them proper treatment.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, that's backwards. You spending money in the wrong area. You taking money from the wrong areas.
Right.
That's another weekly edition of The Best Way to Smoke News with your favorite smoking partner, Circle Jr.
Make sure you stay elevated with Big J, man.
Baby, baby.